To further expand treatment, I'm also calling on Congress to change the restrictive 1970s-era law that prevents Medicaid from paying for care at certain treatment facilities with more than 16 beds. It's such an important factor. In the meantime, my administration is granting waivers to states so they can help people who need treatment now.
And we continue our discussion on President Trump's drug plan announced in Manchester today with Dr. Cheryl Wilkie from the Farnham Center and the New Hampshire drug czar, David Mara. Now, we were just talking about that Medicaid restriction there. You say it's been waived in New Hampshire for a while now.
It has been waived, although we do need to go back to Medicaid and ask for this waiver to continue. We have been allowed to operate. Farnham Center has 140 beds, so we have been able to operate. A few years back, CMS in New Hampshire made the decision that we would operate even with more than 16 beds. That law came out of deinstitutionalization, and we were really not part of what was supposed to happen there. If we couldn't operate without 16 beds, we would have nothing in the state. Almost every state facility has more than 16 beds.
He did also talk about expanded access to Narcan. It's something that we've seen in New Hampshire for years now, but you were saying it comes at a price.
It does. We pay $150 for one package that has 2 doses in it, and we all know today that it can be 2, 4, 6 doses, and it runs out in a very short period of time. So we have a lot of flipping it over and getting rid of the doses that are no longer, they're past their expiration date. And it's extremely important. We need to keep it in the building, and we need to keep it in everybody's possession to make sure that we can save lives.
And the state has been very aggressive about providing Narcan to basically anybody that asks for it. The community members, they offer trainings. They've given out thousands of doses.
We even have it in some high schools, stocked in the nurse's office.
Yes, because this is an epidemic, and you need it there because it can mean somebody's life. The president's plan overall, it's a great plan. It's just a matter of how we're going to implement it. How is the funding going to come, and how we as a state are going to be able to determine whether or not where that money goes.
And so much to digest, because he also talked about the flow of drugs coming into the nation and into New Hampshire, saying he wants to build that wall on the southern border, saying that it was coming from Mexico.
It's a majority of opioids that we get in New Hampshire, fentanyl, comes from Mexico, and then it makes a stop in Massachusetts, and then it makes its way up here.
The president also made some targeted comments toward Lawrence, Massachusetts, saying the drugs were coming from there. And we're hearing that the mayor of Lawrence now has a few things to say about that. What did you think about him specifically picking out that one Massachusetts city?
Well, and I'm not saying this to pick on Lawrence, but it is a fact that we get a majority of fentanyl comes from Lawrence. And that's no knock on the people there. We work very closely now with Massachusetts authorities, state authorities, local authorities, and federal, because we don't stop at the border. We work together to build cases for the people that are selling this, the drug dealers that are sending doses of fentanyl, at times carfentanil up here. So it's an effort that we have to keep this sustained, but it's a fact that the drugs are coming from there. And that's no knock on the mayor or the people of Lawrence. It's a fact.
And as the drug czar, you say we are working with Massachusetts and other states.
We're working very closely. There's a we have a very good working relationship with the federal authorities, DEA, FBI. We work with Massachusetts State Police. The governor enhanced state police mobile enforcement team. They are now out there taking thousands of doses of drugs off the street. So there is some progress, but we have a long way to go.
A long way to go. And New Hampshire certainly leading the way as a role model in many ways. Thank you so very much for joining us, for lending your insight in today's big announcements made right here in New Hampshire.